All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more State of Decay Heartland. I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. Now, last episode we got a little bit done. Obviously, you know, the last stream was absolutely crazy with the support and stuff from the community, and we got a little sidetracked and distracted, but we still got some stuff done. We got some missions and stuff like that.
Jurassic Junction, this is Dr. Hoffman. I have something important to show you. Meet me in Marshall, and be careful on your way here.
On my way, amigo.
But
The sooner you're here, the better.
we ended up getting Captain Logan working with us. We now have the ability to craft the Plague Busters. Let me see, that's random. Yeah, so we can do scent block and stuff like that. Now, I think there's like a thing you get to craft the Plague Busters that I don't currently have. Because I think it goes into Plague Annex here. But we unlocked the Fabricator last episode, which is nice. We got the utility complex going. We're rolling good, guys. We got decent weapons and things like that. But as of right now, I wanted to go... scout really quick and see if Reba's mission will pop up, and to see if we can... No, we got Diana too. Oh, yeah, we're going to try to go see if we can get Reba's mission to pop up. And I want to hit this gun store, see if we can get any goodies out of there. Should we switch? Yeah, we'll switch off of my boy here. Larissa's, yeah, we'll rock Larisse. She's got a pretty good kit. Yeah, and I grew out my beard extra big in the thumbnail. If you guys see, I chopped it off, you know, right before I started streaming again. But I grew that beard out for you guys. I wanted to look like a real survivor.
One thing is bugging me about this place. Couldn't you have picked a spot that wasn't a monument to extinction?
All right, so we're gonna head out with Larisse. 2 gas cans in this. Now, Undead Labs on their socials have also formally announced that Update 37 will be coming out next week. So now that I can tell you guys, Update 37 is going to be coming out next week. Obviously, I couldn't say anything, but yeah, they announced that it's coming out next week, and I hope you guys are excited for that. All the new bug fixes, curveballs, things like that. It's gonna be awesome to see you guys finally be able to dig into that. I know there's a lot of people that are quite excited. Kent, what's going on? Weekend. I hope you're having a good day today. All right, so when we get in here, we'll get parked.
It's locked. Figures.
We actually have a wit skill. Wow, we haven't. She doesn't have one that we could use. We'll give her resourcefulness and assault. All right, let's see what we can get out of here. We're gonna need ammo and stuff for the Gauntlet.
Find useful stuff.
Guns, not so much. That's not even really why I'm here. We're mainly here for bullets and things. So we'll see how it goes, though.
Well, it's not much.
The Gauntlet is quite intimidating, especially if you're like newer to the game.
No sight, no scent of Zeds.
It can be quite challenging, actually. So it's something that we want to make sure we go into not super under-equipped. Heard a zombie. It sounded like it was nearby, but I think it was at the house over there.
Nothing more to find here. Let's go.
Yeah, the thing is I love this map, especially after playing like State of Decay 1 recently. Like when you come back to Trumbull in State of Decay 2, it really does just feel, it feels really good. It looks so good compared to like State of Decay 1's Trumbull Valley. You know, it's so overgrown and yeah, it just has a nice feel to it. Trumbull's easily my favorite map. So we ended up with one bag of ammo. Yeah, so that's my whole thing right now, because I know a lot of people are struggling with the plague walls. So we're gonna kind of take our time, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna go there prepped up properly, and kind of show you guys how to start taking stabs at the plague walls. And my number one thing I can try to tell you guys is it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? The plague walls are meant to be done in stages.
This is definitely the strangest.
Now, obviously, if you're a God tier player, you can go there and do whatever you want. But if you're
Supplies delivered.
like the rest of us and just normal, then yeah, you gotta be a little more. I think she's a powerhouse, actually, isn't she? Yep, she is.
Time for me to go knock down some brainless.
I'm actually gonna give her a heavy weapon too. Okay, so we're good on that. Can grab a few more of these. Trying to see if there's any other locations where we can get some bullets from. There was a bunch of military stuff down here in Marshall, and we haven't really done much in Marshall, so we're gonna head down there right now, try to do some looting, see if we can get our hands on some ammo. Make it hard to catch up on humanity. Oh, why, Brendan? Am I putting? Because I'm putting them out, putting the videos out too fast. I felt like I was putting a good break in between them. I know the episodes have been quite long too. I think, yeah, we've been having some pretty long episodes. You know, the Wilkersons never hit us up to go back to their house. I could swear there was a mission where they were like, yo. Oh, because you always want to watch the current shoot. Got you. Yeah, I got you, Brandon. Ivan, hey, if you want to give the game a shot, man, it's a Game Pass game. So you can go if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can play it on PC or Xbox. Okay. Okay, so there's some military stuff over here, so we're gonna kind of park here. Good job.
I can barely swing this thing.
Okay, so Stam was not on par. Could have popped a energy drink. I was trying to see how my raw stamina would do with a heavy weapon. It was still pretty terrible. So as you guys know, in the normal Trumbull Valley map, this area here actually gets turned into a military base. So we can get ammo and fuel from here. Yeah, Army Gout, the thing is I've never lived in this base, really. I think back in the beta of Trumbull Valley, I lived in the base, and I never, like, it wasn't even like a full playthrough or anything. I just, like, it was like one random episode or something like that. And I've been meaning to move into it and kind of check it out, see what it's like.
I should be able to find something good in all this.
Well, with update 37 dropping, that's a survivor zombie. Those are all survivors. Dr. Berg keep muttering under his breath, and it's really worrying me. I tried talking with dudes, but he just tells me to go complain to the Queen, and Hoffman just ignores me and pokes her damn samples. Mama's right. I should have been a dentist. So these survivors here knew Doc Hoffman. I see it now. I see the truth. It has built a labyrinth, and now it demands a sacrifice. Hoffman must think of herself as Aridine, and the captain as Theseus. They are fools. The labyrinth will consume us all. Wow. Okay. And how many more must die before the beast is sated? I hope we have enough soldiers left to beat it. Okay, well, they're talking about what's going on in town. Oh, hold on one sec, guys. Oh. What's up? I'm like, boomer ringtone. What is, I don't even know what does that mean? Mine's our own. What's going on? How you doing? All right, let's see. Note found on dead side. I'm so glad I've been keeping this journal. I can't wait to share it with the Colonel when we get home so he can see how badly Hoffman has screwed up this mission. If she only listened to my suggestions when we arrived in the valley, we'd have cleared out Marshall by now. It's so frustrating to be unappreciated. Had a heavy weapon on him, though. Oh, it means you're old? Yeah, I mean, I am getting pretty vintage. You guys know my vintagency is on a whole nother level. I mean, I grew up in the era.
A lot of stuff.
I grew up in the era where we used to take our phones and you'd press play on the radio, right? And you would like record a segment of the song, and then that was our ringtones. Yeah. But you youngins in chat, you don't know nothing about that.
This is gonna come in handy.
Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna do one drop, we'll go back in. I still didn't get a ruck, unfortunately. We should get one on the next run. Okay, we got a bit more inventory. Do I know an update? Yeah, update 37 comes out next week. They didn't say exactly what day, so I can't say exactly what day, but it comes out next week. I think they said they're doing a live stream on Tuesday, showcasing it, so we could assume that it'll be out at least Tuesday.
Thank God. Or, you know.
Plague toxin distiller. Oh, shit. This is a part of a mission, and I was able to loot this before the mission?
Now that's heavy.
Yeah, we just got a Dev Group Infiltrator, which is a really nice weapon. I'm just looking for... Damn, guys, we're killing it right now with frickin' these guns. There we go. Well, I'm gonna go talk to Hoffman still, because I don't want to... Hopefully it doesn't, like, bug her mission out or anything weird. It shouldn't. We're gonna make an outpost down here, though. Somewhere we can drop, because we got a ton of stuff on us. So let's see this house here. Make a drop.
I got a fat score for you.
Screaming. Ooh. All right, we'll outpost this spot right here. So this is like a lower, it's based off of a lower difficulty Heartland, so it's not going to be like lethal zone levels of stinge. It's definitely like standard to dread levels of looting. So you're going to end up with a lot of stuff. And they made it that way because you can't refresh your map or anything in Heartland. So they got to make sure they give you enough resources based on all different skill levels in the game.
One damn spot.
To be able to complete the game. You know what I mean? Because if they put too little resources in the Heartland map, there would be a lot of players who are not the greatest, you know, top tier players of all time might have a little bit of a hard time getting through the game mode. And so they got to make sure that they put a lot of loot in the map. So yeah, you definitely will find a lot of stuff. There's huge benefits to like building up your base like this in this game mode. You can be so self-sufficient in your base. It's kind of crazy. See, we got tons of influence too.
Consider this outpost done.
Yeah, so we got the thing to craft the plague busters.
I'm tired of carrying this already.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit this checkpoint here. Yeah, our goal is to try to get as many ammo rucksacks as we can, because we're gonna be trying to craft up a bunch of bullets. There it is, perfect.
Well, there's a very special Juggernaut. Again.
She called out a jug that I can't see. It's way down the road. Holy shit, how the hell did she see that? Oh, nice. Got a C4 charge. Fuel. Nice. I go S3 shoddy.
I do not want that barrel chasing me.
Now, one of the cool things about Heartland also that a lot of people might not know is you can transfer some of this stuff out of your game and into your... So say you find some really cool echo weapons, which the echo weapons, the only way to get them was in Heartland. Like there was no other way to get them previously. And then now, what you used to have to do is you would have to have a friend join your game. You can have, because you could play Heartland multiplayer also. So that's one tip for you guys. If you're having trouble with the Gauntlet, invite a friend, because they can come and they can help you play it. Now, what you would do though in Heartland is you would load up one of your survivors with a bunch of guns. You'd have one of your friends join. You'd drop the guns on the ground. He'd grab them. He'd log out. You would log out, go into your main community, invite said friend back into your community, and then they would be able to trade you the guns. So, yeah, that's how you would get the Heartland guns out of the DLC and into the main game. But then they added, they actually recently, I believe it was in update 36 or 35, they added they added missions that give you the guns from Heartland. So you can get the echo weapons from that, or you can get the echo weapons from the bounty broker.
I'm not gonna find anything else here.
Got a horde passing. We have one more checkpoint down the road. believe it's at this intersection. Was that horde passing this way? Okay, it's going. Nope, it is coming this way. Okay, so we're super low right now on 22. I won't be doing a evening stream. I told you guys yesterday the trade night tonight, so I'll be bringing my boys over. We'll be hanging out doing that. But I'll be doing this stream here, and then we'll probably do maybe an afternoon stream. Not exactly sure what we're going to play yet. There was this new survival game that some of you guys have been asking me about that I was interested in checking, called Vane, but I've seen other content creators playing it. I don't know if they were playing the demo that is free right now on Steam, or if they got early access to the game. So I have access to the demo that's on Steam, and I don't know if that's going to be something that I can actually stream and check out, or what, because demos are, you know, some demos are like 15 minutes long and that's all you get. Yeah, you guys know this is Marshall right here. State of Decay 1, this was the spot. Now look at it. Gone. Army Gal, thank you for the gifted membership. I appreciate it. But this spot isn't giving us anything. Whoever receives that membership, welcome to the fam. Yeah, was not great. I think there's even man, the army really took over down here. I didn't even realize all this was all military.
I do not want to let that screamer bring friends.
Play Beautiful Light. I don't even know what that is, Apollo. We'll check the grocery store parking lot here. There's always so many like little lore bits you get from the military in State of Decay, you know what I mean? And Lifeline was the first game that really allowed us to kind of experience that. But some of the operations that you hear about on the radios and stuff like sounds so cool. I'm like, yo, it'd be awesome little things if they had like game modes where you could like be here in Trumbull Valley, downtown Marshall, and kind of play through the storyline of them trying to figure out these plague wells. Kind of see like actual military operations running. Got another S1. We ended up with a decent bit of frag grenades too. It's an extraction shooter. Oh, that's yeah. I don't really play too many extraction shooters. They're not my vibe. I generally only play like multiplayer extraction stuff when it's something that's like super brand new and catches my attention, but I generally avoid them. Yeah, I just found a cure in there. Yeah, so Undead, we never did play BioShock 2. We skipped over it because there's still 2 more containers. Get that ruck, hopefully. Yeah, we ended up skipping over BioShock 2 because BioShock 1 did so bad. But it's one of the situations I look back on it and I'm like, oh, you know, maybe we could have played it. It would have been okay, but yeah, we ended up skipping over BioShock 2 and just going to the third one there. And the third one was amazing. There's one more container here, and I don't see it. Oh, here it is, behind the wall here. I'm not saying I won't go back and play it though, Undead. Yeah, we played Body Cam. Yeah, Body Cam was fun. They actually put me in their little commercial thing on their Steam page. Me and like 100 other people. It's not like I'm anybody super special, but it was still cool to see. I remember somebody came to me like, dude, I was on Steam, the Body Cam page, and I seen you in their trailer, and I was like, what? And I went over there, and sure enough, they had clipped some of my stream and put it in there. All right, let's go drop this stuff in here. So we got quite a few ammo rucks. MRD, brother, with 25 months. Will you be playing A Quiet Place when it drops? What is that? Never play body. We played Body Cam. I played Body Cam right when it first. Actually, I played it early access. The only problem is there's not enough content in Body Cam to continue like playing it. I wish they would have like a single player game mode. That'd be super sick. Fred, what's up, brother? How you doing today, man? It's good to see you, dude. Moonless, what's going on? We played DayZ. We got a pretty good DayZ playlist on the channel too. We'll go to this ordnance supply tent over here on this backside. That should be enough. Michael, thank you so much, man. Showing love to the community, dropping the 5 gifted members. I appreciate the love, dude. That screamer's gonna go off. Oh, shit. Yeah, Apollo, definitely check it out. We the DayZ was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun on the channel. So we lost the Juggy. There it is. Perfect.
Boring.
Yeah, we played Dying Light 1 and 2 on the channel.
This'll slow me down. Not gonna fit.
Got a couple playthroughs of Dying Light 2. And we got a playthrough of Dying Light 1 also. I haven't played a Rainbow Six game in a long time. You guys remember that one like one of the last Rainbow Six games I played like for real was Rainbow Six was it Las Vegas or something like that? We could probably actually head back. We got a decent bit of ammo here. Tim V with the 15, man. Greetings, Ryan. Have a great day. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're having a good day today. But I never played the Rainbow Six. What is the new one, chat? Is it Siege? Rainbow Six Siege, I think it's called. I never played that game because I don't think it had a story. It was just like a multiplayer thing, and you guys know that's not really my vibe, so I didn't play it. Yeah, I've never played Rainbow Six Siege a day in my life, and just kind of seemed like a more modern version of like Counter-Strike. And I'm not a huge fan of Counter-Strike either. So Fred, this map here is actually, it's a good size, but this one is smaller by a lot than the original Trumbull Valley. I'll show you, as soon as I get back to the base, I'll show you real quick. Because State of Decay 2 has 2 different versions of Trumbull Valley's map. And this was the first version they introduced to State of Decay 2, which is kind of like a downsized, limited version of Trumbull. So yeah, the map, like we were just down here in town messing around, and now we're up here. But this is the map that they give you in this version. So as you can see, like these bridges kind of go to nothing, but in the other version, this whole area up here is unlocked and you can come and loot. It's called Fairfield. It's another big town. And then up here, this whole northern part of the map is like country campsites, things like that. So yeah, those were introduced in the other version of the map in this game, but this story mode here, the town here too is very limited in where you can go and what you can do. Very, very limited. So yeah, it's a good sized map though. It is the good sized map, but it's not the full version of it. Well, somebody membered up and then it got deleted. Welcome.
Bloater cloud, watch yourself.
Damn, why'd y'all pop that bloater, man? We needed that. Okay, so we're gonna go back down now and talk to Hoffman. Oh, Kanzik, yeah, it was you? Well, Kanzik, thank you for the re-up. I see that red skull. That's over 2 years. Jim, what's going on? How you doing? All right, so we're gonna head actually, no, really quick. I'm sitting at 56 ammo, guys. I didn't even realize we were splurging like that. Obviously, if we had ammo presses, we'd be able to do that a bit more targeted and efficiently. But as you guys can see, we just churned out a good bit of bullets. So I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing. Plus, if we empty out these guns here, I always tell you guys in my new player guides to make sure you empty your guns out. Because if you have guns sitting in your thing, you're like, man, I got like no ammo. I promise. Look, there's 90 rounds of 5.56 sitting right here, just in the guns alone. And sometimes people don't think about that. And they're like, oh man, I got no bullets. It's like, nah, dude, you got hundreds of bullets. They're just sitting in guns that you're not using. Yeah, look at them numbers. So this is all part of the build up right now. We're kind of just building up, trying to get our hands on ammo. Fuel is going to be nice because crafting throwables and things like that are going to be very, very useful. But I'm going to try to make the gauntlet as easily as possible for you guys. And you do need a decent bit of plague samples. Kantic, thank you so much, brother, for the 5 gifted, man. I'm sitting at 12 new channel members today. I want to welcome everybody to the fam. And I hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, so we're gonna head down. We're gonna chit chat with Doc Hoffman, see what the hell she has to say. Answer. Whoops. Thank you so much. Drop 5 more gifted. Man, you guys are so kind to each other. It's crazy. But it finally cooled down here a little bit today, chat. It's not super, super brutally hot like it has been. Grab these samples. I need all the samples I can get.
Just dropped off some goodies. Hope it helps.
Time to reload. Not dead yet.
All that and no damn samples? I got 1. We got 2 samples. Awesome. 2 samples. Have a kid playing football? I know. It's my least favorite sport. My least favorite. But the one thing I'm happy about though is he's probably going to be twice the size of most of the other kids. So hopefully the little kids will just be bouncing off him. I never liked football as a sport for kids. I went to high school with a kid who blew his ACL at 15 years old and could never play sports again for the rest of his life playing football. And I know a lot of people who get injured, like injured in high school and in college, and they have permanent lifelong injuries that they'll never recover from football. And I'm just like, ugh, yeah. I'm good on that. You
I'm
know,
up here, on the roof of the fire station.
I almost feel sorry for the bastards who left all this behind.
a lot of fuel in here. We're gonna grab this on our way out. Oh, I think there's a ladder back here.
Time for you to see what we're up against.
Here we go.
Get up on that survey platform and look for a plague wall in the direction of the courthouse.
If you say so.
Nah, Army gas price. It's good.
Take care. Seriously.
Army gal's like, I'm ready. say the word. So here it is, guys. This
See that plague wall?
is
That's how you get in.
Get
the
in where?
Gauntlet.
I heard Captain Logan call it the Gauntlet. So I suppose that name is as good as any. Now look again. Past those barricades in the middle of town.
I accidentally canceled my membership thinking it was the upgrade and it ends August 1st. How do I mean, you're still a member right now, Fred. Yeah, you're still a member right now, and I think the only way, I think once you are already a member, I think you have to wait for it to fall off before you can re-up it again. But yeah, you're still actively a member right now, so you just gotta, I think you gotta wait until whenever it's up, and then you can redo it. All right, so we gotta survey the north for something unusual. Yeah, I mean, oh, there it is.
What the fuck am I looking at?
The Gauntlet
If
Center.
my theory is correct, it's ground zero for whatever has infected Marshall. I need you to get in there and figure out what's going on.
So,
And then blow it the fuck up.
Perhaps. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before you can get through those walls, you'll need plague busters. A lot of them. I need to stay here to observe, so I can't be your supplier. Instead, I'm sending you to retrieve some equipment that will allow you to craft your own plague busters.
That infestation is not my kind of house party.
yeah, so we already did the mission. I mean, I already gathered the item. And I already killed the survivors over there, so we'll see what happens when we go. I'm gonna grab this gas on my way out.
This could be a big help to us.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice, dude. Man, you guys see all these freaking repair kits we're getting?
Could be worse.
Yeah, the fire stations always do. They provide, guys. They really do. Like, look at this.
Nothing here. Like, at all.
Okay. Oh, we're good. Hey, Dark, you have a great rest of your day, all right? Oh, no, Fred, you're good, man. Hey, you're definitely not dumb, dude. I do YouTube for a living, man, and I still don't understand half the shit that's going on in here. All right, Fred, I appreciate you, man. You have a great rest of your day, brother. Ooh, that Juggernaut's still over here.
This is the place to search.
Okay, so what we're gonna have to do.
Location was to be my primary lab. Things didn't to work out.
Yeah, Heartland is a set difficulty. You can't change it. Now, you guys see the Juggernaut? One of the things we're going to have to do here is I could fight him, you know what I mean? But the issue with fighting him is it would cost me a lot of ammo. And I'm trying to save as much as my resources possible. So if we can, I'm going to try to just get in here quietly. Clear the place out without engaging the Jug. Fuck, he's a part of the infestation now. Lucky me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll... I needed that goddamn... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, 2 Juggernauts. Just one definitely wasn't enough. Yeah.
Enjoy Scratch 1 infestation. I'm looking around now.
Understood. Keep me apprised of your progress.
We just got word about a spot we're searching.
Fire in the hole!
So I think if we go to my outpost and I grab that toxin distiller out, we should be good. Because it's obviously not here.
That's fantastic.
We'll swing by our outpost real quick. We'll make a drop. We got to grab that plague distiller out. Oh, the plague busters are really effective at taking down jugs. Yeah, I think you can kill them in like 1 or 2 busters and they die. The only thing is the plague busters are a little expensive to craft. So using them on anything other than the walls themselves, it's possible. You just got to farm up a lot of bloaters. That's it. And that's the worst part about the whole thing is just farming up the bloaters.
This will slow me down.
Okay, see, I got the plague toxin distiller on me right now. So I don't know if maybe
These should be helpful. I picked them up while I was out.
So I think I bugged the mission out, chat. Let me try something real quick. We're gonna exit the game, like reset it, and see if it counts. Because we got the distiller in my inventory. That's weird though that you could do it out of order like that to the point where it would cause an issue.
People are saying this might be a good site for a supply run.
Jurassic Junction, this is Dr. Hoffman. I have something important to show you. Meet me in Marshall, and be careful on your way here.
All right, hold on. I'm on my way.
This is urgent, so please come right away.
Yeah, we'll chit chat with her real quick. We'll see if we can fix this because it respawned the zombies. So we'll see.
I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Gamer with the super chat. Thank you so much. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day today. Should have grabbed my car. I have not installed the distiller. No, it's right here in my inventory.
Hey there. I'm up here, on the roof of the fire station.
There was still 2 more containers that we could have looted, so it might just spawn another one. That is always possible.
It's time for you to see what we're up against. Get up on that survey platform and look for a plague wall in the direction of the courthouse.
You got it.
See that plague wall? That's how you get in.
Get in where?
I heard Captain Logan call it the Gauntlet. So I suppose that name is as good as any. Now look again. Past those barricades in the middle of town.
Okay, what the fuck am I looking at?
If my theory is correct, it's ground zero for whatever has infected Marshall. I need you to get in there and figure out what's going on.
And then blow it the fuck up.
Perhaps. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before you can get through those walls, you'll need plague busters. A lot of them. I need to stay here to observe, so I can't be your supplier. Instead, I'm sending you to retrieve some equipment that will allow you to craft your own plague busters.
So we'll see if this generates a new thing for us. Gamer, my day's been going good so far. Day's going good. Not hot out. So that's always a plus.
That's fantastic.
This is the place to search.
This location was to be my primary lab. Things didn't work out.
Hey, I found it.
Excellent.
Oh, so
You can install that device anywhere in your base
Perfect.
to get it up and running. That will allow you to manufacture plague busters from the poison glands you harvest. You'll need a lot of them to punch your way through that gauntlet.
So that worked, guys. We just reset it and worked.
Call me on your radio. I should be able to help.
I'm down.
Yep. So we had it in my backpack as soon as I restarted the mission, restarted the game. The mission triggered, and then it automatically recognized the fact that I had it on me. So that's all you got to do, guys. If you do end up finding that thing before the mission, make sure you have it on you, and then just restart the game, and it should work. So now we can go deposit this and get it installed.
All right, this is it. You have all the knowledge you need to take on the Gauntlet of Plague Walls in Marshall. I recommend stocking up on Plague Busters and plenty of cure before you start your assault. You'll have time to rest and resupply between each assault. Good luck to you.
Now we can get started making those plague busters.
All right, so we got to wait for to install, right? How long is that going to take? Oh, it was instant. No, that's weird. So here we go, guys. We got plague busters. These are what you need to craft to actually go and hit the wall. One of the things is we're going to check how many bloater. So we have 7 bloater glands, which means I can do 7 batches of plague busters, which is a good bit. Definitely, if you want to go in there and make it this kind of easy mode for yourself, I would probably make way more than that. We would have to scout out some bloaters. So let me actually go around the block, see if we can see a couple more bloaters. One of the things you can do is go up on top of one of the towers and scout, because you can spot freaks from up on those. What's above my minimap? That's my plague meter. That's how infected I am. When it gets filled all the way up to that little red icon, you get what's called blood plague, and you have a certain amount of time to cure it, or your character automatically turns and dies.
Barrel incoming.
No bloaters, man. Got a van here, though. Just went around the corner, see if we've seen anything. It's pretty calm here. Obviously, my safe zone is cutting into the zombie spawns a bit. Ryan, what's going on? So I've played Once Human back when it was in early access. We haven't played it since it full released. I have been thinking about just doing a stream, checking it out, but so there's been a lot of people asking for my opinion. Ryan, I'm doing good though. Doing good. We'll deposit this. So let me take a look at my resources. We're gonna actually let the Reese go home and relax. Actually, we'll just drop that. Okay, so who's the first one we're going to take? Go poke. We'll take Brock. No, we'll take Chavez. So we can craft stims. I just don't know how much. 4 ethanol, 2 meds. Okay, so we're going to keep the M4. We have a good bit of ammo for M4, so that's what we're going to run. Drop these there. Got stims. What we're gonna go in with, so as you guys can see, explosive wise, we're looking good. We got 11 grenades. We have really peak grenades, which are primo incendiaries, top tier incendiaries. But the grenades, the incendiaries, the grenades, I wouldn't really worry about using these on the plague walls themselves. Save these for like the juggernauts, because juggernauts are going to be probably one of the most annoying things that you're going to have to deal with in the gauntlet, because the time to kill on them it's slow, very, very slow. So grenades will kind of help you kill them a bit faster. The plague walls go down quick with like ant bullets, so you can just shoot the plague walls or go up and hit them with like a melee weapon. That's what we're going to actually test and see how effective the melee weapon is. But first things first, we're going to grab fire for the hordes. Got to think, a bunch of zombies are going to probably swarm us, so fire for those will be good. Let's top off our bullets here. So we're going to go 5.56 in the rifle.
Last mag. Loaded and ready.
Extra stack of 5.56 in our inventory. All right, and then we have the 9mm, which is kind of just our backup. And then we'll carry those 2 stacks. All right, and then we're gonna do this one wall at a time. So we know that we need at least 3 plague busters just to make it through one wall. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna bring, I think I can carry, because he has the enhanced carry capacity.
That should fuck up a plague wall.
I think he might be able to carry 5 in 1 stack. So let me see. No, 8. Holy shit, we can carry 8 at once. So that's what we'll roll with right now. That's more than enough to do one wall. Then we're going to grab some grenades for juggernauts. And I'll bring the Willy Pete's because I want to see how effective they are against the walls too. We might whip one of those out. I still feel like it might be a waste, but one of the things I'm going to bring is smoke grenades. Now, the smoke grenades are going to be for... Say we do open up the wall, but there's a ton of zombies there. That wall is on a timer, like while you could do damage to it. So treat it like a plague heart. You get in close, you drop that smoke grenade down, and it allows you to do melee damage to that plague wall without the zombies breathing down your neck. So it kind of just gives you that little bit of time. Another thing you could do, things like C4 and explosives. C4 is you could put it on the ground, open that wall up with the buster, then activate that C4, and it should auto phase it. I think. I'm not exactly sure. You know what? Can we craft C4? I think we might have to just build a regular ass workshop. But they don't have one. Now, what I was getting at earlier, let me check my supply here of samples. We're at 101 plague samples. So another thing to do is if you're having issues with the zombies, I'm using smoke grenades. One of the best things for you to do, though, honestly, is to go to your base, go to your plague crafting, and make some scent block. Now, get 4 scent block. This will make you invisible to the zombies. So this is kind of making it real easy mode. Now, understand it doesn't make you invisible. The zombies get close to you, ferals and stuff like that. They will definitely sniff you out and come at you. But they are one of the easiest ways to do this part. As you can see, we got a bunch of plague cures. I will bring some cure with me, just in case. All right, so let's head over. Let's start messing around with these plague walls. So those plague cures don't stack to them because they're lootable. The looted plague cures, for some reason, they don't stack. I don't know why. They all have like a different number tied to them. Yeah, they're not normal. So as you can see, we're within the zone of the plague wall now.
Stay out of that cloud.
So one of the things we'll do, we'll start off. I want to see how effective melee is. So we hit that bloater.
Fire in the hole! Hey, first plague wall coming up.
You'll be fine.
So melee.
Remember to use your plague busters.
Holy shit, these walls are not as squishy as the airport.
Back up now! Damn it! Too slow. Not much left of that.
You guys can see here the walls themselves are a bit more tanky than the ones at
This ain't working for shit.
the plane.
Take it down! Yeah, nice!
There's one phase done.
Last mag in the piece. Take it down!
Yeah, Willie Pete shredded it. Willie Pete shredded it, guys.
Is that a bloater? fuck this up. Time for another plague buster. Where am I gonna put that?
So I think what we're going to do is we'll save the Willy Pete's for the harder walls. And we'll just kind of use fire here.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Screamer coming in. Gotta find a better way to kill this thing. Damn it! Too slow. That was the last one. Fucking B. Aim for the head.
Now, what I was getting at before is like, say right now you're just overwhelmed and you don't got enough resources to finish this. You could just leave, guys. You can literally just leave, go restock, come back and pick up where you left off. No reason to, even if you only got one part of the wall done, you just leave. I'm gonna probably finish this one off with melee though.
Take it down. It's down. The first wall is down.
That's good. But we still have a lot more work ahead of us. I recommend resupplying at your base.
Heartland does not have curveballs, no. So now we've opened the way.
Last mag. Loaded them ready.
Right, you can see now we've kind of cleared our way through the first area. And the second zone is right down here. Now this one, I know it gets a bit harder. As you can see, it kind of... You got a little bit of room now to work around. But here's the second plague wall right here. But we're gonna go rearm real quick. Yeah, can you make the? I think I use this fire, but I don't know if you can do it though, because she's in there. Can you do it when she's in there? Let me check right now. Tim, brother, with the super chat, dude. Thank you. You gave the correct answer. You want there. I appreciate you, Tim. How you doing today? I appreciate the love, guys. Clear this out. Oh yeah, you can outpost this. Look at that. All right, let's get this area cleared, because this will be an amazing spot to outpost. It's right across from the Gauntlet. You can kind of come in. Not only if you now imagine if you could put outpost traps on that, that'd be the ultimate cheese.
No muertos around. Let's do some work. I just got this outpost together.
There it is. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna craft up. We'll swap. Can you get on top of something when attacking the walls? I mean, if there's something in the area, you could. For sure. I mean, I don't know what's in the area though that you could potentially stand on.
Soon.
Nice.
All that work for this?
So the outpost updates do not affect the Heartland game mode. Like you can't upgrade your outpost. I mean, technically you could. I don't know if you can stand on top of this car. So yeah, I mean, technically, if you wanted to at this plague wall, you could stand on any of this shit. Shit, I think you can probably stand on this right here. I think the zombies might. I don't know if the zombies can climb this though. Because there are some things in the game they can climb, but yeah, you could like stand here, I guess, but. Okay, get all of our weapons repaired. So for this one, we could try out the scent block. Like I was telling you guys, we didn't even have to use the smoke grenades, but these Willy Pete's are super good. I think we'll save those for the more inner walls. We can also see how good the napalm grenades are too. But if we run into some juggernauts, because I think you get Juggernaut on this wall. I also want to see how effective a C4 is against one of the phases. We're going to use it on the first phase. I used those pursuit mines on the Juggernaut before. They weren't that great, honestly. But we'll see. I want to test the C4 though. Because as you know, this is calm before the storm. There's no zombies here, so this gives me an opportunity to kind of walk up, place down the C4. Oh, that soup might get me a little bit. It's fine. We should be all right. Did that shit really just go on the back? So I was going to use scent block, but we'll hold off on that for a sec.
Fire in the hole! Be at this all day.
So that C4 was not as great as I wanted it to be.
Man, we barely touched it. I need a break. Fuck, a Juggernaut.
I blew myself up, dude. I'm gonna try these pursuit. The only problem is the freaking little zombies are gonna set off my damn pursuit mines.
Now we gotta crack it open with another plague buster.
So the pursuit mines are pretty rich, really. Like, oh, we don't want to get grabbed. Brock will die 100%. We will die. So the pursuit mines are actually pretty good. You just got to set them up. It took, what, 3? No, I hit that Juggernaut with 2 grenades, so it's probably more than 3, honestly. Chavez is the GOAT for this, not for sure. I thought I had a plague cure on me. I didn't bring any, though. I actually might craft some up so we can have them stacked. Okay. Yeah, the thing is if you have blood plague and a Juggernaut grabs you, instant you will die. Like, there's nothing, even no matter how high your health is, nothing. It's an instant kill. So you definitely got to be careful.
How am I gonna fit that?
You definitely got to be careful.
Okay, well that's that.
Drop that in there. I'm gonna restock up on these. So that C4 didn't do a whole lot, honestly. So I feel like there's just going to be a constant juggy. Wow. What the fuck was that, dude?
Shoot the fucker! Gonna be at this all day. Nice job. Man, we barely touched it.
Almost out of that.
Aim for the gun. We have this all day. We almost got this. This ain't working for shit. Screamer nearby.
Oh, good shit.
I'm hurt bad. Don't want to go like this.
Don't grab me. Don't grab me. If he grabs me, we're dead. As soon as he grabbed. He hit me. It's like the Undertaker cane. They hit that damn. You're just done. You're locked in. All you can do is sit there and stare at him with the.
If you're up for a supply run, we've got a new place to check out.
What the fuck are y'all doing here? What? I don't know why we're over here. I think that was the first time you see me dying. Oh man, I die all the time in this game. There's certain things like juggernauts and bloaters are pretty easy to die to. Feral packs too. If you get hit by a feral pack the right way, there's sometimes just not much you can do about it. I should have kept playing the wall like I was. To kind of keep the Juggernaut on both sides. I kept going back and forth, but I got impatient. I wanted to get in there, get a fire and a thing, and I ran into the Juggernaut. And the thing is, what happens when you run and make physical contact with a Juggernaut, it puts you in that like stagger animation, and then yeah, he just locked in that choke slam, and then that was it. You know, once that's locked in.
Damn. Every time I turn the corner, I find another room.
Yeah, we'll grab that car over there. So I want to get in there and get my gear back, but
do you think the Zeds are self-aware at all? I hope not.
If I had bullets on me, I'd have grabbed that bloater there. No, I tried telling people, like, because people are very scared to lose survivors. Now, Heartland's a little dip. You gotta be careful with in Heartland, because you can't replenish your survivors like you can in a normal game. Like, if I was at a Plague Heart and I lost a survivor, it's like, it is what it is. You spend a little bit of time, you build back up, you get another survivor, and you keep it moving. Heartland, you are limited to a certain amount of survivors. Like, that's it. Like, you get who you get. And once they're gone, they're gone. So Heartland, you got to be a little more, you know, aware and careful of losing survivors. But I tell people all the time, like, losing survivors is just a part of playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, when I play State of Decay, I don't strive to, like, never lose a survivor. Like, that's just not a goal for me. Like, some people, that's an achievement. Oh, yeah, you know, I beat the whole thing and I didn't lose one survivor. And I'm like, cool. I mean, I'm okay with losing survivors. So to me, it doesn't matter. So that's one of those things I tell people. It's like, you got to kind of get it in your head that it's okay to lose a survivor. Like, it's not like the end of the world. Especially in the normal game mode, you get replaced very easily. Sometimes, depending on the survivor you lose, it could make things a little annoying, especially like if you have your mechanic and you just lost your mechanic, and there's things like that that get a little bit frustrating. But there's nothing about it that's like, oh my god, like I just lost a survivor, this is crazy. Like, Ferals and Juggernauts are pretty annoying. Juggernauts, now the thing about Juggernauts is they're slightly buggy. Like, there's weird stuff that happens with Juggernauts. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, but it was the first time I fought him. He smashes the ground, and this has been a bug in the game as long as I can remember. They smash the ground, they put that little plague puddle on the ground. But what happens is the Juggernaut could be like, say the Juggernaut's right here, right? He smashes the ground right here. I could be this far away from him and in the dodge animation, and it will still knock you down and plague you. Like, their shockwave is super, super weird. Okay, so we're going to just do a slight gear up here because I want to see if we can get in and recover my equipment. Why don't I go on top of stuff when I fight? Mainly because I've explained this before. So you will see players when they get in big fights, they get overwhelmed. So what they do is they'll jump up on top of something, and then they'll sit down and you see them do this. They'll stand up and then they shoot the zombies like this. So just boom, 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 and then they clear the area. They'll jump back down, and I've done it before. It's not like I haven't done it. But the problem with that is you're putting yourself in a box, because what ends up happening is doing it every now and then. Like, okay, you know, I've hopped on, so, oh man, I need to pop a heal real quick. Let me stand up on here, pop a heal, and get down. But even then, I don't like to do that kind of stuff, because what happens is instead of it becomes a reaction. It becomes how you do things. So every time, and I don't care what people says, because I've seen it tons of times, is when people get jumped by ferals, instead of it being like an emergency go-to plan, every time they engage ferals, this is what you'll see. And that's what they do. That is their reaction to a feral showing up. They don't have any other skills. They don't know how to fight ferals any other way. That's just how they do it. And I don't want that to be my go-to. I want to know how to play and react to situations in different manners, because if you don't have something to climb on, you're going to die. And that's what you see. Like, guys who rely super, super heavily on the gunslinger trait, what ends up happening when you start a brand new community and you don't have gunslinger, you'll see them getting ripped to shreds until they unlock gunslinger, then they get back into their thing. What happens if you're in a situation where you don't have something to climb on? You're going to get shredded. So I like to learn other ways to deal with situations that aren't, you know, all Undead Labs has to do is add one update and makes it so ferals can climb on top of something. And then what are you going to do? Now you just played the game for 2 years. Only way you know how to deal with ferals is to jump up on top of something to avoid them. And then say Undead Labs added an update to make ferals be able to climb up on top of cars. You're fucking screwed. You know what I mean? So I don't want to base my playstyle around things like that. I base my playstyle around, you know, just learning the mechanics of them and trying to play around. Even like with Juggernauts, like I've gotten super rusty fighting Juggernauts, and that's my fault, because I just kill them with the car. You know what I mean? I literally back into them. I don't even fight them anymore because to me they're not worth the effort. And that's made it so if I do end up fighting a Juggernaut, I'm not super savvy like I used to be. Trying to see where the hell my body is. There he is. Damn, he threw my upper half pretty far, dude.
Don't have the gear I need to get through that plague wall. Don't worry. I'll get this home for you. Wish I had space for that.
I restocked for you. You're welcome.
Joseph, what's going on? How you doing? Asha, what's going on? How you doing today? Why is the sun moving like it's loaded? Because it is. Now, one of the things that you could be doing with the Juggernauts is you could use Plague Busters on them. The Busters are really, really good against the Juggies, but I'm being stingy. I'm being stingy. Robert, what's going on? Robert, I'm glad you enjoyed the content, man. Seriously. Living the dream here at work. There it is. There it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get my inventory squared away again. Show you guys how to make it a little easier on yourselves too. So again, if you are having a really, really, really hard time with the Gauntlet, I'll show you guys here. Bring some scent block with you. A scent block is gonna make your life a bit easier. You still gotta watch where you're going and how you're moving, because if you still bump into a Juggernaut, they're gonna lock onto you. And even with scent block, once a zombie locks onto you, they stay locked on you no matter what. Now you could move away from them, and sometimes they'll no longer be on you. But I've had it to where like ferals lock onto you, and they just never lose you again. Same thing with a zombie. They'll just always follow you. But what you do, this... How close are we to killing this one, actually? Okay, so it's just down the rest of this one wall. I don't even know if it's worth using a scent block. Let me save that for the next wall. Got impatient.
That's good work. Trumbull Valley is another big step toward freedom from the blood plague. You've earned a rest if you need one. Head back to base and resupply.
He's gonna pop that bloater, isn't he?
Next one's the last one.
This is my last magazine. That was the last of them.
What? I tried to hop over the thing and she tried to kick the Juggernaut.
That's my last shot.
So this is what I meant by Juggernauts are very expensive to fight. Goddamn, another one, dude.
Steady now.
All right, so let's go. We'll look again. Yeah, so one of the better weapons to go into the Gauntlet with, if you can get your hands on one, is a 50 cal for the Juggernauts, because you can take care of them pretty easily. But the 50 cals are quite RNG. I don't even know if you can find a 50 cal normal loot. I know there's some 50s in the like the Timberwolf. No, yeah, you can find the Timberwolf in military loot. Never mind. There's a special weapons case here, though. An Echo 50? Not that I know of,
Never
Paul.
find anything good. Not gonna fit.
Yeah, that's some good shit there. Nothing that would really help with the wall, but it's some good. Crunchy with the 4 months. Thank you so much. How you doing today? Crunchy. That's definitely coochie.
You said coochie.
Really? Oh, yeah, we got that. Okay, so now I'll show you guys how to make it a little easier on yourself. I didn't want to do it in that run there, just due to the fact that it would have been a waste because we were so close to killing the damn thing.
Hey guys, I found a few things while I was out.
Isby, why are you lying? Isby doesn't go out. So as you can see, we're already almost out of Plague Busters.
Just what we need.
So that's why I was trying to tell you guys, if you're over there whipping them at the Juggernauts and everything, you are going to be out farming a lot more bloaters than I currently am. Okay, we're going to peek at this next wall. We're going to have to try to get past this Juggernaut. Oh, Trey Infinite, I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. So obviously I could just scent block up and walk past them. I don't want to waste it. I do have a free slot. Never mind. I got a plan. Well, Gamer, I appreciate that, man. Seriously. I really do appreciate that. And Dr. Gray, I appreciate the support, guys. I'm glad you guys enjoy the State of Decay content, especially, you know, after me playing the game for so long. I try to keep it spaced out and interesting, you know what I mean? Because I know watching this person play the same game for years could get very boring. So that's why I try to keep it, you know, spaced out. And for those of you guys who are over it, you know, I try to not like double down on it too hard. We're just gonna use some firecrackers, get them out the way. Am I excited for State of Decay 3? Of course. I got big plans for State of Decay 3 on the channel. That really didn't go as far as I wanted it to.
Those are almost gone.
Here we are, chat. This is what Marshall looked like. Because if you guys are playing the normal State of Decay map on Trumbull, this area is, all these walls are dead. You know, that it's overgrown and but yeah, this is what. Ooh, 2 more Willie Pete's. That is clutch. Yeah, this is what it looked like before. There's the police station. So I think there's, what, 2 more walls? I think there's this one, and then there's the last one. I think this is the feral wall, isn't it?
Plague wall spotted.
Got a lot more space here, though, for real, so... Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what I meant by making it easier on yourself. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop a scent block. Yep. Then we're going to go ahead.
Fire in the hole! We're making progress here.
See how...
We have to do more damage next time.
So just some of the zombies will just lock onto you. With scent block, shit's crazy.
Time for another plague buster. Take it down. Aim for the gut. Barrel. Take it down. You're barely even hurting this thing. Fire at will. That's a screamer.
We have to do more damage next time. Take it down!
So this scent block's like not working at all. I think it might be a bug. It's not working for the zombies. It's working for the freaks, but not the zombies. They're seeing right through the shit.
Damn barrel. One more wall is history. We're almost done, aren't we?
There's just one more wall between you and whatever's at the center of this infection.
Get the hell out of here.
There's no shame in taking a rest. That last wall isn't going anywhere.
MRD with the super chat. Thank you so much. If you could add a new feature to State of Decay 3, what would it be? I'd add the ability to command followers to go silent or loud as the situation called for it. Nah, I mean, that'd definitely be pretty cool. My person's like permanently sprinting for whatever reason. I'm kind of at a disadvantage, guys. I technically can't like say things I would like to see in State of Decay, only Decay 3, obviously for like NDA reasons, because if I say something and then it kind of like conflicts what might actually be, you know, so I just can't really talk about it, unfortunately. Because like somebody who has like inside knowledge on what actually is in the game, and then I sit here and I say like, oh yeah, you know, I would like to see that, you know what I mean? I can't mess around with that kind of stuff. All right. Yeah, I forgot. Yo, Isby's straight playable in this one. So, should we take my boy Chav? No. Let me see Logan's stuff.
Useful, I guess. This place is empty. Better move on.
Okay, so we're gonna slot up. With this super chat, I just want a survivor that looks like Brian. A State of Decay 2 make it happen. That'd be pretty cool. I'm definitely not on a payroll. No. Definitely not on the payroll, guys. Okay, so we just determined that the scent block is pretty meh. It did help out for the freaks though, which is still a benefit. But you still are gonna have a bunch of zombies chasing after you, which kind of stinks. But okay, that's what I thought. Oh, we can't even produce the enhancers anymore because Brock was killed, and he was our outlaw chemist, guys. He was the one that we were using to make the used to make the freaking stims. I mean, it's all good because I still have some stims, but would it be cool to add a city map in State of Decay 3? Well, I mean, it all just, I mean, I love urban areas in State of Decay. I don't know what people, when people refer to city maps, so I don't quite know what they're, now this guy's not sprinting at all. I gotta relog chat. There's like something weird going on right now. Like if you see behind me, like my like over here, this is like wigging out like when I'm walking. So I'm gonna relog real quick. Now, like, what do people, because I consider like Marshall is a city. Now, are we talking like metropolis? Like we want that like a metropolis, or do we just want some more dense? I logged in. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Whoops, I didn't know. We went back to desktop. I didn't click on Heartland, guys. I clicked on my regular community. Like skyscrapers and shit. I mean, it'd be cool. But I'm looking at it from a State of Decay standpoint. I feel like, so think of like a perfect example. A perfect example would be DayZ. Like DayZ. Oh, I do have a controller plugged in. Yeah, I did have a controller plugged in. I must have hit it with my water bottle. But if you think about DayZ, right? DayZ has some pretty big cities in the map. But then they have multi-story buildings, like huge apartment buildings. Almost every building, for the most part, ish. No, in the cities, I mean, I guess you can go in a lot of them. But when you look at the interiors of those buildings, they are very, very barren. Like there's no textures. They're all just empty rooms, empty squares. So it's like they don't even really have anything on the ground yet, or in those at all. So I feel like as games scale up and things like that, you lose detail. And if I had to choose between like detailed, medium-sized towns with, you know, maybe some multi-story buildings and things like that, or a huge metropolis with barren ass rooms. Like they don't even have like things like this, like boxes and shit in the rooms in DayZ because they can't afford it. I would rather take smaller scale, more detail than huge cities. We haven't completed Heartland yet. No, we're in the middle of the Plague Walls right now. My favorite map would probably be Trumbull. If it wasn't Trumbull, then it'd probably be.
Heard about a supply stash. Someone should go exploring.
It would probably be Cascade Hills, probably. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you look at like a lot of the towns and stuff that they do have in, like Marshall is a pretty good sized town. Now I think what people want to see is just maybe different buildings, like, because you know there's a lot of residential stuff, and I think people just kind of want to see more scale to the buildings, multi-story, maybe more rooms and things like that. Yeah, I definitely agree that we should see that, but I don't know when it comes to like if I had to pick one of my main, like we talked about this years ago. One of my main goals for State of Decay maps, like how I wanted to see the game grow as a series was instead of what year was that, Chet? We talked about, I wanted a map kind of like Red Dead, bigger map, just a bigger map. Like multiple maps are nice, but I wanted a bigger map. I told you guys, like even maps that had like biomes, you know what I mean? Like how they could maybe introduce weather through biomes, or, you know, because people are like, oh, like how do you want to see weather implemented? Weather is kind of tough, but games that do it well, I think, are like Days Gone. You know, Days Gone has biomes. They have snow parts of the maps. They have desert parts of the maps. They have, you know, things like that. So I think State of Decay is better. Like they could do it either way. They could add like seasons, which I would love. That would be really, really cool. Or they could add biomes. Either way, I'm okay with it. But yeah, it would depend on how they did it. Or maybe they'll have multiple maps, like State of Decay 2, and maybe they'll have a snow map. Maybe they'll have, you know what I mean? So it all depends on how they wanted to approach it. But my dream for State of Decay was always one big area compared to like traveling to different maps. Or even if I just want it all to be connected. If they do have multiple maps, I want them to be all connected. Okay. So this one is going to be a little sus. This is the last wall. We do got 2 Willie Pete's though. All right, we'll see how this goes. Want State of Decay 3 to be playable on Xbox? Yeah, they've already announced that's not going to happen. Yeah, they already said it's going to be next gen only. Because the problem, you got to think, if they made it on Xbox One, the game, we'd be screwed. That's the issue that State of Decay 2 ran into, was because it's an Xbox One game. That console is just very, very limited. But yeah, it's gonna be next gen only. Hey man, Z, what's going on? You're gonna have to come work on our next title in the future. Hey man, I wouldn't mind being a consultant. I don't know. I'm terrible at game design, but or you know, code and anything like that, but maybe I have an idea that you might enjoy. I don't know. I feel like you guys come up with good stuff on your own though. Like game devs, I used to be like, oh, you know, you can't trust game developers to make good decisions on games. You know, we got to kind of like hold their hand and walk them through it. And then I kind of seen what Undead Labs did on their own. You know what I mean? Because early on in the life of State of Decay, the game, I at one point when I was like into mods and things like that, I felt like the devs didn't know what they were doing. I felt like they didn't know their audience or how to make the game better. And then I kind of like had a change of mindset when I seen them just coming out with update after update after update, and they were bangers, just banger updates of things I never even thought of. You know, like Plague Territory was such a great idea. You know, and then even when they added like the dormant play cards, the curveball, like there's so many of these systems, I was just like, dude, like I'm just gonna step back and I'm gonna let these damn developers do their thing, because they know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Undead Labs is they got a good head on their shoulders. They know what their audience wants, and if it's within the realm of possibility, they'll make it happen. You know what I mean? A lot of things people ask for, though, are not possible for them to do within the box that is State of Decay 2. And a lot of people complain and they get upset, but it's like, dude,
Plague wall in sight.
If it was possible, they would do it. It's just not fucking possible, man. A lot of people want weather in State of Decay 2.
Behind the last wall?
Oof.
I'm not sure, but I haven't detected any movement back there. Don't hold anything back. Take this last wall down, and your work is done.
But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like if they could add weather to State of Decay 2, I'm pretty sure he would. You know what I mean? They would definitely add it. Should they add curveballs to State of Decay 3? I don't know. I don't. I feel like curveballs work well in State of Decay 2, mainly because talking before we start this, because once we start this, there's no talking. I feel like curveballs work well in State of Decay 2 because they needed to add something to kind of extend the life of the game. But I don't think they would have something like curveballs in State of Decay 3. I think if they were to have something like curveballs, it would just be baked into the base dynamics of the game. So how curveballs are like a dynamic system that take place in State of Decay 2, they're separate from the normal system that you see because they weren't made when the game was made. But I think it's possible to see things like curveballs just baked into the core foundation of State of Decay 3. You know what I mean? Instead of being like these random events that the game would be shipped with random events that could happen. Now, I don't know if we'll see the outlandish stuff, you know what I mean? Like gas exploding zombie, like those. I think we kind of just have to see the direction they want to go with the game. But I felt like that stuff worked well in State of Decay 2, you know what I mean? Because it kind of extended the life of the game. All right, so we're gonna knock this out. This area is quite small and sucks, but we're gonna do the same thing. Scent block.
Fire in the hole!
We got an infected Juggernaut here.
Back up!
We have to move faster next time.
Take it down now!
Oh, I shouldn't have threw that. Fuck. That was a waste.
Definitely heard it
Yep,
that
this
time.
thing's gonna seal up. Damn it, we just wasted that Willy P.
Take it down now! Drop the screamer now!
Aim for the head. Faster next time.
We gotta go get some stuff. I don't have anything else to throw at this thing. D Mullen, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the super chat. How you doing today? Obviously, it's a Microsoft exclusive, but man, I wish next gen would show some love and love. Oh, I would. I agree 100%. You know what I mean? I would love State of Decay to be on PlayStation. Like, all these zombies just hunted me down through Cent Block, just so you guys know. That's crazy. But yeah, I would love State of Decay to be on PlayStation because yeah, it would definitely open the game up to a lot of people. But yeah, business is business, you know, when it comes to exclusives. Because I reverse that statement and I say, I wish Xbox people had to, they could play freaking Days Gone. You know what I mean? Or The Last of Us. You got to think, there's Xbox players that have never been able to play The Last of Us, guys. That's messed up. That's crazy messed up. That's why I try to tell people, PC is kind of why one of the main reasons why I kind of fell in love with PC gaming was because we kind of get the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? PC has its own exclusives, plus we get all the Xbox stuff, and now we're even starting to get the PlayStation stuff. So I feel like the PC market it's honestly where it's at. You get the better graphics. I mean, yeah, the price of entry is a bit more expensive, but I mean, you can get a mid-range, let's say a higher mid-range, low high range PC for $800-900. And how much is the PS5? Aren't they like $600? But I mean, so for a couple $100 more, you know what I mean? You can get a PC that will at least run as well as the PS5, because PS5s only run full 4K at 30 frames per second. If you want a PC that can run games at 1080p, 3060 frames, you will not be spending a lot of money, chat. If you only want 1080p. Now, if you're trying to get like 4K, all this other crazy stuff, you're gonna be spending a bit of money. But if you want a PC that runs at least as good or a little bit better than like your top quality systems, they're not that expensive realistically. But a lot of people, yeah, they think of PC gaming and they're like, oh, fuck that, dude. I swear, I have so many friends that I've talked to about PC gaming, and I'm like, yeah, I game on PC. I have a gaming PC, and everybody automatically thinks. Now, granted, my PC is very expensive, very, very expensive, but people think instantly if you want to get into PC gaming, they have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. It's like, bro, what the fuck? I ain't got $4,000 for a PC. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you buying a $4,000 PC? Like, you don't need a $4,000 PC, bro. Like, that's the first thing they said, bro. I ain't got $4,000 for no fucking PC. I said, bro, you need like $800 to $1,200 and you'll have yourself a fucking monster, bro. $400 for a PS5 Slim? That's not bad. Okay, so last push here.
Home isn't a place. It's people. These people. Thanks.
Invalid, thank you so much. Invalid. I appreciate the re-up on the membership. How you doing today? So work these screamers real quick. I'll pop this. Oh, I didn't gotta worry about them. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let's do this.
Get back now! We have to move faster next time. Now! Take all day. Back up!
And we're down to the last one.
There it is, guys.
Wall is down.
Excellent work. I knew I was correct to have faith in you.
You see that?
The area is clear of targets. Hold on. What the hell is that? Doc, I think you better get down here and take a look at this.
Don't touch anything. I'll be right there.
We won. We saved Trumbull. We found ways to turn the tide in our war against the Blood Plague. But in that moment of triumph, we had no idea how the box we opened that day would change our world forever.
Update received. Haven protocols are now enabled. Your cooperation in this experiment has been noted.
Damn. There it is, chat. Want to see Plague Walls in State of Decay 3? I mean, the one thing we have seen already, Priscilla. Priscilla, why you got a little granny next to your name? Dang. Is we've definitely seen the growth of the Blood Plague. And let me see. I think I can do this right here.
It would always be worth it.
You see this? All this right here? This is already resemblant of what we've seen in Heartland. And that's what I tried telling people before when we were watching this was...
something I'm surrounded. The sacrifice.
You see what I'm saying? So I don't know if we're gonna see the scale play, but you could tell just by looking at the trailer that we're getting that same reminiscent of like how the plague was overtaking things, and that's just here at a random little gas station. You know what I mean? So
would be worth it. It would always be worth it.
Let me see if we. And then the same thing, like the bridge. You know what I mean? Like, see how overgrown that is there? So yeah, it has a feeling like obviously time's passed, a lot of time has passed, and we got to look at, how the blood plague is kind of spread, and now it kind of seems like what we've seen in Heartland is going to be something we might see all over the place, just the blood plague overtaking areas. But yeah, you look at that, that's some serious growth right there. You know what I mean? And as you can see, there was this over at the at the gas station, and now we're seeing it here too. So it definitely doesn't look like it's all isolated to one area either. You know what I mean? So yeah, there it is, guys. Do a live reaction to a quiet play. I don't want to. I tend to not mess around with the game trailers until I know there's no copyright in them. I know State of Decay is good, so but we'll check out that quiet place. People are saying it's a TV. I added it to the list right here, but we'll definitely check it out. MRD, I appreciate the love though, dude. No, I keep watching trailers on the channel, and dude, you get hit with video copyright. They're like, oh yeah, you can't have that video, and I'm like, what? So it's going to be interesting to see though, guys. But there it is. Heartland is now finished. We did State of Decay 1, the story. We did State of Decay Lifeline, and then we did Heartland, kind of just pulling all the lore and story bits that State of Decay does have into like one little bucket, kind of getting everybody caught up. That way, we could still do another playthrough of the normal Trumbull Valley map and kind of play through like the Haven story, the Wilkersons, tie that whole thing up, along with maybe checking out update 37, because there's a bunch of stuff coming out with update 37. So I might we might find a way to incorporate the two into one thing and get a fresh playthrough, tie up that last little bit of story, and then we'll kind of be smooth sailing until State of Decay 3. But all right, guys, I got a little bit of time, so I'm going to end this real quick, and then we might fire up one more stream today. Like I said, I got trade night tonight with my boys, so I'll be bringing the little ones out to that. But that'll be here in a few hours, so we still might have enough time to squeeze in one more little stream. We'll see what I can scrape together. But I hope if I don't see you guys later on tonight, you have a great rest of your day, and remember, if you guys are enjoying the State of Decay content, smash the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel. It helps out so much. Invalid, dude. Right before we leave, dropping 10 gifted members. I really appreciate that, dude. Everybody receives one of those memberships. Welcome to the fam. Invalid, I really appreciate that. Seriously, man, that's crazy. But yeah, if I don't see you guys later on, you have a great rest of your day and night. And for everybody else, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.